Hello there, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to day 2 of the Harvest Time Challenge. I'm super excited to continue on this journey with you as you review the things that have happened over the course of the last 9 to 12 months so that you can lay a pathway forward for the remainder of this year and into next year. Day 1, we focus on what cool things happened and making sure that you document those things so that you can reflect upon them and come back to them later. Today, in day 2, we are focused on remembering what you've forgotten. Yes, this is one of those areas where we often struggle because there's normally some guilt or some shame associated with it when you're like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to follow up with that person, I never did, so now it's too late. Or maybe it's like, I just didn't do what I was supposed to do with that situation. Guess what? This is the opportunity to identify all of those situations, all of those people, write them down, and then make an active decision, not a passive one, about whether or not it's something that you need to follow up on or that you can follow up on. Here is a little tip I will tell you all, a little nugget. Most of the time, the things that we have forgotten, the people that we didn't follow up on like we thought we would, most of the time, they don't even remember. So all that guilt and shame we're feeding ourselves is for naught, because the honest part of it is people will be glad that you followed up with them, even if it's a little late. Because here's the thing, if you're just honest, especially this year when we've been dealing with all of these pandemic issues and the things that leave so many things uncertain, you will be fine. So do not edit. Write down all of the things, all of the people that you wish you had followed up with this year, but you forgot to, or life happened, right? So I want you to go back to that. And I want you to think about that. And I want to identify at least 5 names, 5 opportunities, whatever they are, and go back to it. I know I have several different things that I need to go back to and revisit because I didn't quite pull them off the way that I wanted to. One of the things is I really thought, pardon me, I really thought that I was going to be able to pull off my podcast and get that book written this year. And neither of those things happened. Those are first on my list of things to start working on at the end of this year so that they can come to fruition for next year, right? So that would require me to go back, go look at my resources, check back in with those people who were willing to work with me on those projects and say, hey, I'm ready to really make this thing rock and roll. So I would love to reconnect and get back on your schedule so that we can move forward, right? So I'll be doing that for sure. Another one of those things that I had been dragging my feet about reconnecting on, but it's already started to pay off, is with me and my lawyer crowd, right? Because, I am a licensed attorney, but I hadn't been really doing a whole bunch of activities with the lawyer crowd, and just because my work hasn't been focused there recently. However, I have been asked to step back in to do some mentoring to help build out a program. And with that, I reconnected with some of the fabulous people that I have known for 10, 15, 20 years. And it has been wonderful reconnecting with that group of people and learning that there are people who are having transitions, who would love to have a chat. And it's just been really, really great. And the opportunities that are coming from that as a result, including getting an opportunity to speak to the very people that I hadn't had a chance to really engage with that much in the last year. So guess what? It can happen. It can be done. So, pull yourself together, quit giving yourself the guilt trip, quit, being worried about what somebody will think, write the list. And then let's see where that list takes you for new opportunities that can be refreshed, refurbished, and planned anew for the coming year. All right. Have a great time with this one, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.